When that obligation changes, when that leverage changes, it's a wrap, bro. And a lot of it is just due to the way society works now. And when I say leverage, this is what I mean when I say leverage. The moment your woman's wife, whatever, the moment her job comes in and gives her a $30,000 bonus or gives her a 25% a raise, the moment you have a child and you make a good enough salary to where she can get child support, the moment she goes 10 years in a marriage and now she qualifies for alimony, you have to understand leverage changes. Now she has an upper hand. Now she has a benefit for leaving you. You know what I'm saying? And you have to understand that when a woman gets that leverage, bro, she's out in today's times.
Me personally, I would just rather make more money. Like if I'm dating a man, or if I'm especially, I don't want to. I'm sorry, but I don't want to live with a man. Like for real, like I just want to. Like, I feel like marriage. This is my unasked for opinion, but I'm gonna say it. Like once I put that ring on, it's like suffocating. Now I have to see you every day. And I get family, I get all this bullshit, but I don't really feel like that spark and like, oh my God, I'm looking at you and we're in love. Like, no, you're taking up all the space. You're on the fucking bed. You fucking stink. Like, I don't like you anymore. Like, I liked you more when we were just boyfriend and girlfriend. You got your own home. I got my own home. And I see you every now and then. But now I have to be with you. Like, now I have to take care of you. Now I have to, like, it's like change. Just like it's not even fun anymore. It's not, where's the thrill? Where's the passion? Where's all this shit? Like, it's not fun anymore.
I had a guy who used to wait for me to come home from the club. He used to wait for me to come home from the fucking club. He didn't do nothing but go to fucking work and bring his ass home and wait for me. And I didn't even want to be there. When I broke up with him, I literally cried on my way home from the club one night and was like, I don't want to go home. And when I got home, I was already crying. And he was like, you don't want to be with me no more? And I was like, no. And it's just like, I have been loved before. And I'm just starting to think that relationships are not for me. Like, I always walk away. And I know one day there's going to be some man. I know y'all going to come to humble me. Yeah, of course. One day there's going to be a man who walks away from me because he probably beats me to the fucking chase. Because, yeah, I'm kind of full of shit, but they kind of like it here, too. But it's just like, I don't know. I just don't think that I'm built for a relationship. I think I'm meant to, like, play the field and just, like, come out here and love people. Maybe teach them a couple valuable lessons about life or something and then just get the fuck on. Because I can't even stay in a relationship. I'm no better than the fucking man. I'm no better than the man.
I can tell you one thing right now. I'm never getting married again. I will never do this shit in my life. If y'all didn't know, I'm going through a divorce. Easter egg. So stop DMing me. That wasn't funny. Anyways, I'm never doing this shit again, bro.
Like, you gotta understand when men first start losing leverage. A man first starts losing leverage as soon as he puts a title on a relationship. I'm gonna say it again. As soon as you, and think about what I'm saying, and think about your life, think about your current situation, think about the relationships from the past. Oh, look at these hats over here. Let me give me another hat. Think about the relationships from the past, man, that you've been in, where, you know what, you might have started talking to a sister. Hell, I don't care if it started off she was a side chick or whatever. And over time, the relationship just evolved. And one day you threw, you know, she was like, hey, well, what are we? You know, women always ask, what are we? And one day you said, okay, you know what? You're my boo thing. Like you're my lady, like you're my girlfriend, you're my, whatever word you put on it. Instantly, you have to understand, whether you see it at that particular time or not, you have to understand that instantly the relationship has changed. Instantly the relationship has been altered. Instantly, and I'm not saying there's going to be levels of disrespect, or I'm not saying, but you got to understand, it changes something on the inside of a woman. Like I said, hell, I don't know how many videos ago, when I said you got to understand, man, that women are really the ones that are always they really want to be in pursuit. You have to understand that when you start saying, hey, you know what, you're my girlfriend and XYZ, like that pursuit kind of deadens a little bit. Look at these hats, man. Which one y'all think I gotta get, man? I like that chain beard, but I don't know if you can wear that on YouTube. I think YouTube might strike that. I'll come and get one here in a little bit. Or tomorrow or something. You have to understand that the leverage changes, man. The leverage changes as soon as you put that title on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like when we talk about women that always, like we talk about women having that thing about themselves that men can see. When it's like, man, when you can see a woman with a man, and you can tell instantly if she'll step out or not. Like us as men can see it. You'll rarely see that in a woman that's still trying to, quote unquote, capture a man's heart. You know what I'm saying? When they're still just trying to get to know each other and there's no title and there's no that, you'll rarely see a woman in that frequency of trying to, of just putting that energy out where she exudes sexual energy where all men can know she about that life. Because she's in pursuit of something, man. Like you understand this, and I'll say it like this. You'll observe that the levels of disrespect come the deeper the relationship is. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's how I want to say it. You'll observe. What am I? You'll observe that the levels of disrespect, and I'll just say it like this. I'll say it like this. When I get online, when I'm out in public, women only disrespect boyfriends and husbands. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be a boyfriend or a husband, but I'm gonna tell you this: women only disrespect boyfriends and husbands. I was on Facebook it was a couple of days ago, and I'm not a big fan of Facebook, man. But I was on Facebook, my personal Facebook, my government name Facebook, and man, I saw something, man, that bothered me, damn near pissed me off. And I saw, and I'll say a friend of mine, right? There's a brother that's, we're friends, but we're friends because our families were friends. My dad and his dad were friends, so our families just became friends, right? Anyway, he got married some years ago, and man, I saw the most disrespectful thing that a woman could post about her husband. She had, you know how you have couples and they have these t-shirts, and one may say, hey, you know what, I'm looking for my wife, and the wife shirt might say, my husband is looking for me, or those kind of shirts. He had one on that said, like, pretty much said, I'm a dumbass without my wife, something like that. And her shirt was like, if you find dumbass, point them my way or something like that. And he in the back just looking like the look on his face. I don't know where I'm going, but I'll get there. The look on his face was just saying, like, bro, I really don't want to be doing this. I really don't want to be here. I really don't want this to be taking place. And the look on her face was like, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna ramble, man. Y'all know I get to rambling. I just want to talk to my brothers. There's a thing that happens with women, that women communicate to each other that us men don't even know it exists. Like when a woman is posting certain things about her man online, like a lot of times women are posting things and subliminally she's holding her man's head up like a kill, like a hunt. And that was one of those posts where she had this look on her face like, ladies, get like me. Like, ladies, I got this good man. He's a good, solid guy. He gets money. He takes care of me. And look how I dominate him. That was a look on her face. And I'm gonna tell you this: women only do that to boyfriends and husbands. When a man is moving so hard, where a woman is just trying to get that title, get that position, bro, she's not moving like that. They're not moving like that.
The reason why a lot of women lose interest out of nowhere is because she finally understands that you will stay with her throughout everything. Like if she knows that she's putting you through stuff that is not normal and you still stay because you don't want to be alone, which is pretty desperate, she's going to take you for granted and she's not going to be interested. There is nothing respectable about a man that doesn't even respect himself, a man that won't even stand up for himself, a man that keeps telling her to stop doing something, but he doesn't even leave when she keeps doing it, a man that gives her ultimatums, but he's not even serious. She doesn't take you seriously because you don't take yourself seriously. You say you have these certain boundaries, but you're not even enforcing them when she crosses them. You still stay. You don't give her consequences to her own actions, and you're wondering why she doesn't respect you, why she doesn't love you, and why she will never love you. It's because you're not respecting yourself.
And again, this is not soul saying, hey, don't go out and get in a relationship. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying be on game, bro. Be on game, man. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand this. Once she gets that title, man, everything changes. Because of this, I'll say this. Whether you believe it or not, and contrary to popular belief, you have to understand, and I might have said this a second ago, you have to understand that when she gets that title, like, to be honest, a level of fun, a level of fantasy is gone. A level of her getting turned on is gone. Because part of the game is over. You know what I'm saying? She's hit prestige level, like, oh, you know what, like, it's not as fun anymore. I know it don't sound right. I know these women are getting online and they say they want boyfriends and husbands, but bro, you gotta read between the lines. You gotta read on what they're doing and what they're responding to and how they're conducting themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? That whole title, that whole this is my man, this is my boyfriend, this is my husband. Oh, that's just for the gram. That's just to let her friends know that she has a trophy. Deep down, a lot of women, most women, want the exact same freedom that a lot of men speak of. I'm gonna take that back because I don't mean to say it like that. I want to say it like this. You have to understand this. When a man gets in a relationship, if a man gets in a relationship with a woman, he loves that woman. He absolutely loves that woman. You know what I'm saying? When a woman gets in a relationship, I'm talking about titles and wedding rings, it's for a completely different reason. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand all that title stuff, man. It's for the gram and for the approval of family. A woman doesn't want to be in that position, bro. Because a lot of women what it comes down to is a lot of women want the benefits that come with a relationship, but the work that it requires is too much. The work that it requires is too much. You know, so you'll see a lot of women getting online talking about, yeah, my man do this for me, my man does this for me, my man does this for me. Very rarely do you hear a woman, it's a few, that get online and say, hey, you know what, this is how I take care of my man. Listen up, ladies. There's a few that are like that, man. But you gotta understand that you know, just for what I'm saying, man, once you put that title on a relationship, it begins to change, man. Y'all give me 1 second. I gotta figure out where I'm at and where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what I was saying before I cut the camera off, but let me just get to the point of what I'm making, man. All I'm saying is us as men, right, in a nutshell, we have to understand that what men call love and what we're calling the love we receive from women is slightly different. You know what I'm saying? It's slightly different. Like us as men, I believe we're offering true love in relationships, whereas you're pretty much a I think I gotta go this way. You're pretty much a retirement package or a benefit package in relationships. And I'm not saying, oh, that's jacked up. That's just the way it is, right? It's always been like that, right? But what I'm saying is, if you're not aware of this, then you're gonna find yourself in some situations that you won't really find too favorable. You know, when women start conducting themselves a certain way, you won't really understand what's taking place. When the money gets funny and the job is lost, or the health comes into effect, and now you can't work anymore, and some other things, you won't really understand why that woman you thought that loved you is calling different plays now, or disrespecting you now, or entertaining other men now, or conducting themselves different on social media. I got a partner on social media. I ain't talked to him probably in 7, 8. Shit, man, I ain't talked to this brother probably in about 15 years. Been married for a long time. And I noticed over the last year, his wife, 6 months, his wife just been posting like booty pics and all kind of stuff, man. Just kind of slightly provocative things, you know. And I'm like, man, must be something going on. Like I say, you can always tell when a woman is on the hunt to step out and entertain something else. You can always see it, man. So all I'm saying is understand. I think I'm going the right way, man. I'm just exploring. I ain't never been on this MRT. This is the blue line. I'm trying to get to the yellow line so I can get back to Bain. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay, I think I gotta go over here and get a ticket. Yep. You gotta understand that the game is not what us men have always thought that it was, man. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, get to the yellow line. Yellow line. Turn it back. That's proud. Come con God.
สถานีลาดพร้าวโปรดใช้ความระมัดระวังขณะก้าวออกจากรถลาดพร้าว Station Please mind the gap between train and platform
All right, man, at this point, I can't remember what I said, what I didn't say, but y'all get the gist of what I'm saying, man. The takeaways are this. You have to understand, like I said, man, men and women love different. You have to understand this. At the end of the day, God put woman here to be a man's helpmate, right? And I'm not saying we shouldn't love, because you should love and cherish and cater to, you know, and pamper your girl, whatever you got to do, man. I'm not saying don't do that. But at the end of the day, man, you have to look at your woman on some level. At the end of the day, you have to look at your woman as an employee. Think what I'm saying. If God sent her to be a helpmate, then on some level, you got to look at her as an employee, because she's looking at you as an entity that she works for. Because let business get slow. Let your stock fall off. Best believe she's going to use the experience she got from being with you and put herself on with another company. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, just know that, man. And it makes you understand how women move a lot better. And you won't really take it so personal. You just say, hey, you know what? This is just how y'all are built. This is how y'all move. And everybody can, you know, do what they do. And the second takeaway is this. Stop letting your woman, y'all's women, disrespect y'all, man, especially on this World Wide Web. like I said, man, a woman won't start disrespecting you for the most part until she starts getting a title. Once she starts getting a title, a girlfriend, a fiance, a wife, she feels like she has more room to move to disrespect you. And that disrespect may start off light. It may start off some small jokes in front of your friends. It may start off she saying something online to kind of say, well, my man, whatever. But at some point, man, it's just going to be blatant disrespect. And I'm tired of seeing y'all brothers get online and do things and let things go down, or just in real life, period, that shouldn't be flying, man. So I hope y'all got some takeaways from this video, man.